yeah, there is pain, okay? All right? Hurt is telling us we feel some discomfort in inside ourselves, okay? Or on ourselves, huh? You understand? So hurt, yeah. When I hurt, you might, I feel hurt. Well, where do you feel hurt? Then you might ask, where do you feel the pain? All right? Where, you know, okay? My back hurts. In American English, when you tell me, my back hurts, I know you have a pain in your back, okay? So when you're hurt, yeah, we have a feeling also of pain, some type of pain. It can be physical. It can be emotional. Do you know what emotion means?
Yes.
Huh? Emotion?
Yeah. Emotion.
The feelings of emotion, love, joy, happiness, anger, misunderstood, I feel hurt. How often have you said, when someone, a friend, or your husband, or your wife, has said something to you, and you say afterwards, I feel hurt by what they said? Huh? I feel hurt by what my husband said to me, or my child said to me. I feel hurt. That hurt is what?
Emotion.
Emotion. We don't feel peace inside, huh? Huh? That's part of life, huh? And we say that my child or my husband hurt me. They didn't hit you, they didn't bite you, but in the relationship, in how they talked to you or what they did not do, you felt they hurt you.
Is it the same as a teenage? If they're broken heart?
Broken heart. We all had broken hearts. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I mean, if we go back to when we were teenagers, for the first boy you thought that loved you, and the first girl I thought I loved, huh? And we thought after a while that, and it broke up. Oh, I felt so hurt inside. I don't know if I could date another girl. And the girl will say, oh, I don't know if I will go date another boy because I feel all this pain and this hurt in my heart. It's called puppy love. We call it in American English puppy love. But that first girl, that first boy, you kind of say, you know, 14, 15, 16, 17, and you think they are the most beautiful, the most perfect, the most handsome, whatever it is, and then it blows up, and you feel hurt here, a broken heart. Yeah. Broken heart can happen any time in life, but
it's a feeling.
It's a feeling.
Yeah, same, right?
Same. That's how that feeling would be expressed, but it's hurt. I have a broken heart. So hurt is describing underneath it the pain or the feeling, but they're not. They're feelings, they're negative feelings. They're not joy. They're not negative, meaning it's pain, discomfort, a broken heart. I feel sad. And for us as adults, this is probably because we can have physical pain, and we know that. I mean, my back hurts, and now my knee hurts, or your neck. But the more we grow as adults, most of our hurts are going to be in emotions, which means relationships. Relationships. You know what that means in English? Okay, relationships. Which means husband and wife, parent and children, families, friends,
Good relationship.
that's relationships. But when we really look, most of we will have the physical pains and hurts as we get older. But if we're looking at everybody here, there's no teenagers. No, you're the teenager. Right?
We used to be.
You are all used to it. There's no teenagers, so we've all lived life, okay? We've all,
Only time.
if we're honest, most of our hurts are here. Most of the pain in our life is relationships. Okay? So, and that takes you back to emotions. I hurt, I feel pain inside. Huh? I don't feel the physical pain. Back, neck, those are physical pains. Huh? And I hurt, I hurt, what do you hurt? I feel I hurt my back. That's physical. And then the pain. But these other hurts are based in the emotions, which comes from relationships. Okay? And that's, when we talk very often, that's what we're looking at, is he hurt me. And as an adult, we're not talking about he hit me or she hit me. It's something that they did in the relationship. And that pain can be very deep at times. I say, I really feel hurt, okay? I really feel hurt. When I say that, I'm not talking about my back. I'm talking about my heart, my feelings inside myself. Huh? And we will say, when someone says in English, I really feel hurt, I know they are not talking about their back or their neck or their hand or their tooth. I know they're talking about their feelings and emotions. Huh? And very common, that's what we would say, I really feel hurt. And very often they'll say sometimes, I really feel hurt by what my husband said to me, okay? But sometimes people will say, I really feel hurt. And we will know we're not talking about physical. So then I would say, well, what happened to you? What happened to you? You wouldn't ask, where's the pain? You'd ask, what happened to you? Well, last night, my teenage daughter. Do any of you have teenage girls? No?
They go out.
Yeah, but you had teenage. Anyone have children, girls?
Now he's 30 years old.
But you had her as a teenager.
No,
She was a,
he has.
okay.
Before.
Before. Now.
Not now.
Not now, but, all right. Teenage girls are very difficult to work with. That's why I asked, she's laughing. I don't care what culture you come from, whether it's Thai culture, Chinese culture, white culture, African culture. Teenage girls are very difficult to help them grow through that period. They get moody. They get angry. They get into arguments with their mother more than the father. You get the two-woman dynamic going on. Just not, it's verbal, it's not physical. But it's all because the girl is growing, or her mood cycles are up and down and this. One day, oh, Mommy, I love you so much. The next day, Mommy, you don't understand me. Mommy, you don't really love me. And then she starts to cry. Okay? And sometimes, especially with the girls, they can say things to their mother, that hurts the mother.
Yes, it hurts.
Yeah. It really hurts the mother inside, you know, and all cultures. So, and let me also say, they're not bad girls. They're not bad, you know, just that's part of,
all over the world.
all over the world, it's all part of growing up. But mothers sometimes, they really feel hurt by the daughters, in their moods and what they can say sometimes. So I feel the daughter, you know, I feel hurt by what my daughter said. All right? My deputy, I'm responsible for all of Asia. Okay? I have a deputy, a number 2 person to me. Chinese lady, very 42 years old.
Yeah.
Very, very bright, competent woman. She has 2 girls, very nice girls. Her oldest daughter has just turned 17. I can tell when Andrea walks in the office in the morning, I can look at her face and I can see her and the daughter, the oldest daughter, were at it the night before. So I said, Andrea, what happened last night with you and Catherine? Well, how do you know? So I looked at your face. Yeah, just, you know, whatever Catherine said, you know, and she was telling me the other day, you know, her at night after dinner with the family and whatnot. She said, you know, I started to take a walk after the evening meal. So, oh, that's good. So I said that, is your husband, would the 2 of you just go walking together and you can kind of hold hands, you know? Yeah, she kind of looked at me. She has a nice man. Her husband's a very nice man. So he's Chinese. Yeah. She's 42. He's around 48 years old. Nice, good man, a good husband, good father.
Good family.
So he says, no. He said, no. He tells me my back hurts. He drives a truck, lifts, and it is true. So I said, no. I said, go walking. He said, no. He said, I'm too tired. My back hurts, and his back does hurt. He kind of rests after dinner. So then she goes on to tell me, when I go out for my walk now after dinner, I get away from all the moods with my 2 daughters, because now she has her second girl is 13, so now she has 2 ladies in the house plus herself. So now she's got 2 young ladies. So she says, I just go out and I get some fresh air. I get away from the moods of my daughters, take a walk, get some exercise, and then I come back. So has she been hurt by her teenage daughter? Yes. Does her teenage daughter intend to hurt her? No. It's all part of growing up.
Feel upset is the same.
Yeah. Feel upset.
Yeah.
Because when you feel upset, you feel inside. In America, when you feel upset, exactly. We say sometimes, I'm upset. But we also can say, I feel hurt. And when I use the term, I feel hurt, it's not describing the physical. It's describing, because remember, I said, the feeling involved in I feel hurt, and that takes you back to relationships and emotions. And there is a pain. We all know that. We feel we've all experienced the pain from emotions. You can't, man and women, doesn't matter, okay? So that's where you have to look at. In English, you have to understand, like one word has many different ways in which it applies. Hurt can be physical, back, neck, teeth. It can be emotional. It can be inside ourselves. It's our internal feelings, and that can be, I'm unhappy. I just feel miserable. We just don't feel right. We can feel in our stomach. We feel tight. We feel there's a type of pain. I feel misunderstood. that is another form of hurt. And that's the one that, as adults, we face more often than the physical. As we get older and we get more elderly, yeah, then I feel like, you know, my knees, like I do, or whatnot. But if we really look at life, you know, if we have a pain, we take a Panadol, huh? Right? Or we take a Brufen. 2 hours later, 4 hours later, it's gone. But sometimes when I feel hurt and that discomfort inside, that doesn't go away right away. Huh? That stays for a while. And that kind of spins inside ourselves, that discomfort, that hurt, that pain is internal to us. That is there. So that's another form of hurt. Questions on that? You have a question? Mama? You have a, oh, Mama's the young man in the back. Mama, you have a question. Oh, Mama, some of you might be even grandmothers. I don't know. Are you a grandmother yet?
Not yet.
Not yet.
We're still young.
You're still young. Oh, wow. Asian ladies are young until they're 80 years old.
No, but not healthy.
You, huh?
Not healthy. Cannot walk well. If after 60, 70 years, not strong. But
I know, but do you know how you, you know, John was talking about putting on makeup. Okay? You know, putting on.
yeah.
Now, Asian women in general, Asian women look younger than they really are.
Oh, we are more than 60.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you look at the faces of Asian women, all right? They look younger than they really are. So I normally add 10, when I look at an Asian woman, I usually add on, from what I look and say, if they look 30, they're actually 40. All right, I add on 10 years, and I figure that's...
Thank you.
No, really, not just me, I'm just serious. So what Chinese ladies say is, and of course, Asian women, I travel all over Asia. Asian women like makeup.
Yeah.
So,
A lot.
hey, big time business, huh? And so all the Asian women like their makeup, you know, and put on their lipsticks. You can see it in the morning. I live on an outer island in Hong Kong. So you're on the ferry to Hong Kong Island, and you'll see there's women on the ferry with their mirror out, and they're putting on their makeup, and they're putting on their lipsticks as they're on the ferry.
Last time.
Last chance before, yeah, rushing down, okay? So they say, do you know how you know that a Chinese lady is old? I know, as long as look at their hands. Your hands show it after a while. But the Chinese will say, when you see a bunch of women out together, having a meal, they're all nicely dressed up, and, you know, nice on makeup, the whole thing, you know, and you look at them and you say, yeah, they're getting old, but they don't look that old. I said, no, Father. The way you know is that at the end of the meal, they're all taking toothpicks, and they're all going like this on their teeth. And they said, now you know they are a Chinese lady, an old Chinese lady, because they're all, This is a Chinese woman told me this, seriously. I laughed when she told that to me. So let's go back then to her. We just did a quick revision of putting on. Okay. Let's just go through hurt again on page 79. So we'll start with you. You read the first sentence under hurt.
My right arm hurts.
My right arm hurts. Okay? Next sentence.
Does your back hurt?
Does your back hurt? Remember, now that's present tense. Does?
That's, yeah.
Yeah, that's not. Does your back hurt? She's asking me, does my back hurt? Okay? Mama?
Yesterday my right arm was hurting.
Yesterday is past. Okay? Past. Yesterday, my left arm was hurting. Past. Okay? Mama?
My leg hurt last night.
My leg hurt last night. Again, that's past tense. Huh?
Past tense.
And actually last night, my knee was hurting. I can tell you, when I went back to the hotel, this knee had stiffened up all day, and it was you know, and I had some pain. I have it all the time, but last night my leg was hurting. It was actually my knee.
Walk a lot.
I had to take a Brufen, yeah, but it's age, and I had.
You have to use all the time.
What? I wear these all the time.
Yeah.
Both my knees have these.
Oh, you blow.
I wear a supporting mosaic. Both knees have that. But it's the weather, it's arthritis. I had an operation about 25 years ago on one knee. And then, you know, growing up as a child and playing sports, you hurt the knees. So this knee, I actually hurt breaking up a fight with 2 university students. Remember I told you I taught at a university, I was a professor, okay? So I used to go, every night I go to a different dining hall where the students would eat, and I'd have my evening meal with the students. I would just sit at the table with the same food, the food was, but it was horrendous, but you know, it was a way to talk to and be with the students. So one night, I go to a different dining hall each night. I think we had 4 different dining halls on campus. It depended what section where your hostels were. So one night I'm at a long table, you know, and sitting there talking to some students. So 2 boys got up from another table and they started to have a fight. And they grabbed knives and they were going to go after each other. So I'm at another table. I'm actually the only adult in that dining room. I mean, the cooks from the back and whatnot, but everyone. So I had to get up and get in the middle of this fight between the 2 college boys, they're big guys. So I got behind the boy with the knife, and I got behind him, just kind of grabbed him like this, and I flipped him over and put him down. Got rid of the knife, you know, he dropped the knife, okay? But in the process of knocking him, pulling him down, and getting with the knife, I twisted and I tore the cartilage in this knee. So then I had to have some surgery. So then, yeah, I was around 40, I'm gonna say 43, 44 years old. And then I had to have surgery on this knee for the cartilage. But now both knees because I'm old. I'm old, it depends on the weather. You know?
You put on weight.
Put on weight, I've lost, believe it or not. No. You know, I've actually lost weight, seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Now you already did.
Huh?
1 stone.
My dear, if I take these off, I'm gonna be like a baby just born. So, okay, so let's go on again with the sentences. Mama? I hurt. No? I hurt my hand. Present time. I hurt my hand. Okay.
How did you hurt your hand?
How did you hurt your hand? How did you hurt your hand? That is still present tense. I'm talking to you now. How did you hurt your hand? Now
I
answer.
fall down to fall.
I fell down.
I fell down
Okay.
to fall.
Let me help you on this one. I know what you said, but this gets a tricky of your verbs. If you said, I fall down, okay? And that's what you said.
Fell down.
It's mean present.
That means right now, I fell down, okay?
I have to say I fell
You
down.
fell down, okay? This is a very common mistake, you know? No, really, so, he's asking you in present time, how did you?
How did you?
How did you, actually, the way how did is actually passive tense. He's talking to you right now, he's asking what happened in the past, how I fell down.
I fell down.
If it just happened,
I fall down.
I just fall, even then it's past tense. I am falling, which means, oh, my knee just came out, help me, I am falling. That's present time. Okay? All right, in the back there. You could have number G.
She has her legs yesterday.
She hurt, don't put an S on the end of it. Hurt. H-U-R-T, you said hurt. Not a problem, but you know, you don't put an S, all right? She hurt. Or this, she hurt her leg yesterday. I hurt my leg yesterday. They hurt. You could be singular or plural. Hurt. We hurt our legs. That'd be plural. Legs yesterday, but that should be plural. So, if it would become I hurt because you're talking about one. They hurt. We hurt. All right. So you don't use the S. Okay. Very good. It's a pronunciation thing, and just realizing English is a crazy language. Every time you think you know what the rule is, it changes. So, okay, let's go down to break. Number 2, and we'll start right back with you. How did you break your leg? Say that.
How did you break your leg?
Say it again.
How did you break your leg?
Good. Okay.
I broke my leg yesterday afternoon.
I broke my leg yesterday afternoon. Doing what? Doing what? It's not in your book.
Walking.
Very good. Walking. I was walking. You're clever. Give me 5. That was a great one. Another 5. All right. Very good. Okay. All right. Now we're back down here in the front. Then that will be number C.
He breaks his legs frequently.
Frequently. Take it. Let's say it again. Let me listen to me. Okay. The last word is a difficult word, so don't feel embarrassed. I'm telling you, everybody here doesn't know how to say it either. So don't feel bad. Just relax. I'm just guaranteeing they all have a problem. He might be the only one that can say it correctly because Pakistan. They have some more English than you would in the systems, and I know that. All right, so let's start that sentence again, and then I'll help you. He breaks.
He breaks his leg frequently.
Oh, okay. Now listen to me. You all listen to me for the last word. Frequently. 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 Okay. All right. Frequently. Didn't I tell you? None of them know how to say it. You thought, oh, it's only me. They're gonna laugh at me. And I knew none of them. He's the only one who could say it. So we say it together. Frequently. Frequently. It basically be like free, but with only one E. Frequently. Okay? Frequently.
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 Frequent.
Frequently.
Lee.
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 Lee. Lee. Lee.
Frequently.
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 Good.
Frequently.
Now you have a problem.
with her.
Frequently.